Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is Nephilim, and this is going to be my first video. Unfortunately, this was kind of in mid-round. These guys had already won all 3 rounds previously, and I joined in late, obviously. If you have the Overrun Early Access demo, you will know that Quick Match is the only option. So I can't really go into Ranked and get a match to join in automatically, but I think I actually did okay in this match. I'm not too sure, but I just want to go ahead and get this 1 round in as a quick gameplay with commentary over it to kind of sum up what this channel is going to be about, you know. And I don't want a big long video to have to commentate over. So this is only going to be about 12 minutes, and I'm going to try and fit everything in. And if I can't figure out what all I'm gonna be talking about, I'll elaborate a little bit more on certain subjects. All right, so first off, what this channel is going to be bringing is mostly Gears Judgment multiplayer. I really didn't get a fresh start with Gears 3. I just started recording about half a year after the game's release. I started recording after all 4 DLC was released. So, I mean, there wasn't really anything new that I could cover. You know, once, if you're a big Gears player, then you'll know that, Gears 3, doesn't have any updates or any sort of anything. Hasn't had it updated or added anything to the game since Forces of Nature, which came out last March, so a year ago, literally a year ago, and that was kind of disappointing to me. And I didn't get my PVR until 2 months after that, so I really got into the race late for Gears Judgment. So or Gears 3. So that's why I was kind of hoping to get a good start in Judgment. Now, along with Gears Judgment multiplayer, I'll probably be bringing commentaries, most likely a Let's Play of the campaign. Maybe not a 4-player co-op, but definitely a single-player campaign, or maybe a dual campaign at the least. So, yeah, that's what you guys should be expecting from the channel. Along with that, I'll try and update with anything DLC, any title updates that I get word of. I have a forums account, so if there is going to be any sort of DLC or a title update, most of the time I'll know about it before a lot of people will, and I'll be able to get that kind of information in and on a quick video for you guys. Most likely around the time that it's announced. So that's another thing to expect. I'll also be doing reviews on all the new maps that come out, and once it's released, the VIP Season Pass, I'll definitely be doing a review on that day 1. Kind of let you guys know what all you get with it and whether I think it's worth the money. And so far, just a quick side note, I really don't know if it's worth it or not yet, but whatever. Anyways, I'll definitely be doing a lot of Gears Judgment stuff. Also, I mean, if you're into other sorts of commentary or other games, Let's Plays, single-player stuff, I'm going to try and get into that as soon as some new games are released. I was planning on doing the Survival Instinct, The Walking Dead, but apparently, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Oh yeah, that's also something I discovered is the quickest way to get rid of the Mauler is to shoot him twice with the sawed-off. Apparently, it's a lot stronger than the Gnasher, because I know I've point-blanked a few Maulers a couple times with the Gnasher and they didn't die. And they appear to die a lot quicker from the sawed-off. Anyways, let's see what we got here. that's pretty much it. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a rundown of who I am, and how I kind of got into Gears. I started playing Gears when I was like 10, back in '06. I didn't really play multiplayer all that much, but I did play it some. So I do know what I'm talking about a lot of the stuff when it comes to Gears Judgment and Gears and Gears 3. Another thing is I am a Gears 2 veteran. I've been to 100 quite a few times on that game, and I am a Gears 3 veteran as well. I've reached the highest rank in Gears 3. I hadn't unlocked Seriously, but that's just a bunch of boosting. It doesn't really mean anything. I had an old channel where I tried to get into YouTube, but again, like I said towards the beginning of the video, I kind of got into the race late, because everybody who was going to record and become popular had already started recording and had already gotten popular. So yeah, it's kind of hard to get popular on a game for recording and stuff like that, what I want to do at least, especially if you start in as late as I did, because, you know, everybody else has already started day one, blah blah blah, and yeah. I also really didn't look into how to record, and I probably could have started recording around December of that year, 5 months earlier, but it wouldn't have mattered. Gears 3 would have still been about 3 months old. So yeah, just didn't really get into it quick enough to become popular and stuff. But now with Gears Judgment, I feel like it's a bit of an easier way into the popularity zone, and a way to bring new content to YouTube and to you guys who like to watch Gears players. I've never really played competitively. I have been on some teams and played in matches. I do know how to play GB style, all that stuff, so when I do start making commentaries and gameplays on Gears Judgment, expect mostly free-for-all, so there won't be a lot of team communication, and there won't be a lot of me relying on other people, which kind of makes it easier for me to make a commentary if you think about it, because I'm not worrying about my teammates trying to pick me up or something like that. I'm just rolling on my own. Whereas in here, I've greatly gotta worry about my teammates, and that definitely throws me off, because I wanted to play as the scout right now, but as you can see right there, I just scrolled past 2 scouts on my team. There's 2 right there. So I was kind of switching it back and forth between the engineer and the medic. And yeah, free-for-all will just make it a lot easier on me to make commentaries and videos and gameplays and stuff, simply because it's a lot easier to go for clips inside of gameplays, which is kind of something that I like to do. Not that I like to make montages or anything, although I did try and get into it on my first channel. I just didn't really get into it. So yeah, don't expect this to be one of those channels where I make montages and all that kind of stuff, and I'm always constantly worried about clips. I mean, like right here, I think I went for like a double Nasher. Or no, I got the double on a guy who was down, and I tried to charge the Rager. Just kind of something I like to try and do for fun, is mess around with clips and stuff like that. Right here, I think I was actually raging because we didn't have any medic on the team, because everybody was trying to play as a scout, and yeah, you know, things like that just irk me, especially in Gears 3 execution, when teammates don't revive you, they just back up and Lancer. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the gameplay, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It didn't do well at all. I'm not really an overrun person, but I just wanted a way to get used to the controls and the feel of Judgment before I hop right into free-for-all, so I don't get my ass kicked too hard on my first match, which will probably be my next couple videos will be my first match. But Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want Judgment news and gameplays daily, and I'll see you guys when Judgment is released.